Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Precision Acura of Princeton to check out this brand new 2025 Acura TLX. This is the base trim called the TLX Tech. It's in platinum white. We have a parchment leather interior with black, so we got the two-tone action going. Got wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, 19-inch wheels, the 2-liter turbocharged engine, front-wheel drive only on the TLX Tech. So if you're looking to get into a four-door sedan, mid-size four-door sedan, a lot of people call this a compact, but it's awfully big. I'm going to call it a mid-size. And you're looking for that premium brand, maybe a little bit better warranty, some nicer things on the inside. Is the TLX Tech, that base trim premium sedan, you would buy? You can let me know as we go through the vehicle. So let's dig in. Front end of this TLX Tech in the platinum white, a full spread of LED lighting up front with that Acura Jewel Eye headlights, looking good. Functional side air curtains, the Acura badge right in the middle, functionality in the grille top and bottom. Now as we come around to our wheel and tire setup on this TLX Tech, what we're going to get here is a 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Acura badge on the center cap. These wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Turanza all-season tires, 255 on the width of 40 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, front wheel drive. Moving on out, we're going to have that platinum white, some chrome bling. As we move in closer, we're going to have gloss black on our side view mirrors with LED turn signals, color match front and rear door handle, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, color match roof, shark fin antenna, standard sunroof. And as we come down into the rear end of this TLX, we also have a full spread of LED lighting in the back with that deck lid kick up, making it look a little sporty. The Acura badge right in the middle with TLX up on the upper right. And then down below, we got a functional dual exhaust. We are under the hood of this TLX Tech, and we have Acura's 2-liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine, mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission, 272 horsepower, 280 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 22 in the city, 31 on the highway, 25 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 91, so you'll need to use premium unleaded fuel. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much for the base trim TLX? Well, here we go. Base price for the 25 TLX Tech is $45,400. You need to add in $600 for the platinum white paint. Once you add that in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,195 from Acura's Marysville, Ohio assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP from the factory of $47,195. So let's check out the interior. Starting with the driver door panel, we'll move on in, and we have three different colors, three different textures on the door panel, which I love. We have the black soft touch across the top. We have our aluminum finish right into your door handle, as well as two memory seat settings, so I do like that. We have the parchment now, nice and soft on the armrest, into our flat black on the switchgear. Down below, nice large door pocket. That button right there is where you pop the trunk. Now as we move on into our foot box, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the floor mats in the trunk of the vehicle at this time. Full power with lumbar for both front seat passengers. Then we have the parchment leather with the stitching, nice soft bolstering, nice soft headrest, nice and clean with a perforated insert. Looks good. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, except you don't get memory seat settings. And then into the dash, we do have the black soft touch, and then we have some flat black trim into the heat and air vent, again down with the parchment now for that two-tone look, and then a nice large glove box. Infotainment system time, we have Acura's low profile rectangular infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. However, in the TLX, it is not a touchscreen yet. So you still have to use this trackpad down here on the center stack. And so you can move things around with your hand. You can hit the home button. That'll take you back to all your widgets where you have your nav, Bluetooth your phone, Sirius XM, AM, FM radio. There's your CarPlay, Android Auto, smart shortcuts, system updates. Bluetooth audio, USB, Amazon Alexa, your Wi-Fi hotspot. And then, of course, you have your ambient lighting, which is a nice touch in a base trim vehicle, even though it may be a premium vehicle. And you can go with your ambient light theme. We can check that out. We can change it by our drive modes, or we can just pick out something right here. I think maybe we'll go with Pacific Coast, and that gives you the light theme that you've just picked. And now we can get back out of that. You also have your brightness that you can control. You want max brightness or you want it low. I think we're going to go with mid brightness. And then we can get back to the beginning and you're all set as far as that goes. And then you have more shortcuts all the way across. There's your Acura link to hook up the vehicle with your smartphone. And then you have your general settings right there where you can go through, change your display, change your speakers, equalizer, clock, all that jazz in there as well. We can go back to home. We can go back to navigation and it'll load our map back up for us. And you got the dual panel. So if we go to reverse, we do get a nice large backup camera with trajectory, nice and clear. And down below, we do have other views we can choose. And we can also choose our day or night view right here. We'll go back to park and we're back to the beginning. Nice and simple. Now, as we move down, we got dual climate right here. So I do like that. 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. And this auto button, that means you hook them in with the climate system. Drive modes, which we'll check out when we go through the dash. Engine auto, stop, start, on, off, auto vehicle hold. Here are the push buttons, to go through this 10-speed automatic. As we come down further, here's the trackpad I was using for the infotainment system. Volume knob, seek for your music. Wireless charging pad with a wrist rest. 2 cup holders, flat black here instead of gloss, which I like. And then our Acura key fob right here. Lock, unlock, pop the trunk, panic button, Acura badge on the back. And then we do have a soft armrest in the parchment leather, and we can open this up. And we have a 12-volt USB-C, USB-A, and a nice area for storage. The TLX Tech steering wheel, it's a leather wrap wheel with the black cross stitch. Feels good, nice 10 and 2 notches, Acura badge on the horn button. We do have some chrome. Lift up the wheel, round bottom wheel. This is a very spacious interior on this TLX. I have plenty of room at 5'11" to get in and out of this vehicle without my legs hitting the steering wheel, so I do like that. Now, on the switch gear, we're going to have an area over here for your voice commands, volume, menu, and then on the right side, you're going to have your adaptive cruise, safety suite controls, controls for the digital dash. We do have paddles to go up and down this 10-speed auto manually if you would like. On the left here, you have your headlight controls, turn signals. On the right side, windshield wipers. Down here on the left, bright and dim the dash, safety suite on or off. Then you have your traction control on or off, parking sensors on or off, electric parking brake, and then we do have a manual, tilting, and telescoping wheel. And now we'll check out the drive modes, which we have to come to our infotainment screen for that. So we'll go through those. And here we go. We have comfort, normal, sport, and if you hold it in, you go to individual, and you can create your own, or you can just choose one of these 3. And of course, with an Acura, we'll be leaving it in sport for today's drive. Now, as we swing on over here, as you can see with our changes in the drive mode, we do get a little bit of a change in our dash. Comfort, that's blue. Normal, we get a kind of a classic design, and we get a little bit of red. When we go to sport, and then as we zoom on in, there is that lovely dash, all digital, and then you have additional information you can go through by using the right scroll button on the steering wheel. Plenty of information. And then if you want to scroll down the left side, you have the left scroll button, which you can go over, and you can scroll through your music choices that you may want to see. Overhead console, large overhead console, spot for your sunglasses right there. Now, if you want your LED dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, the button that says door remains pushed in with the green light on. When you open the door, lighting comes on. Close the door, lighting will dim out. And then Acura Link, again, to hook up the vehicle with your smartphone or talk to Acura. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Now, if we want to open our standard sunroof, the shade is manual. Throw it back, and then it's just one click. Push it in, hold it a second, glass goes back, wind buffeter comes up, and then click it towards the front of the car, hold it a second, and it goes all the way closed. And if you push the button up, you'll get the tilt function, and then you can just close that, and then bring your shade back with your hand. Nice and easy. Rear view mirror, we have a frameless rear view mirror with auto dim and home link, and then we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. Does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the rear of this TLX Tech, but first the rear door panel. Similar to the front, the only thing we're missing is that aluminum trim that goes around your door handle. Instead, they filled it with flat black here, but it's still soft touch across the top, still a soft parchment armrest. Now, I have the seat set for my driving position, so let's get on in. And to get into the TLX, you're going to have to duck and twist a little bit to get in because we have a lower roof line. But once I'm in at 5'11", enough room for my head, shoulders, and knees. Then we have the leather, and then we have a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. We have rear heat and air vents and 2 USB-Cs. And then as we come around to the rear seats, we have that same parchment leather with the perforation, nice and soft, feels good. And then the armrest, super soft, place to lie your phone, 2 cup holders. So overall, even though it's a little bit tighter getting in for taller people, I would say if you're under 6'1", you're going to be okay back here. Over 6'1", you may have some head issues and knee issues. Getting in the trunk of the TLX Tech, you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the driver door panel, or you come to the back and right on the housing of the taillight, there's a black button. You hit it and it goes right up, nice and easy. Nice wide opening, 13.5 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of the TLX Tech. There are the black carpeted floor mats. Underneath here, we do have a little bit more storage, and underneath here, we have nothing because we do not have a spare. So, maybe some extra storage. We do have some outkicks around the wheel wells for some extra storage, but if you don't have anybody in the back and you do need more room, you can pull these levers. Then you come around to each rear door and you can pull the rear seats down. It's a 60-40 split. Just like that. And now, with the rear seats down, a bit of a more narrow opening, but if you have larger items, you should be in good shape. Window sticker, here we go, 25 TLX Tech, platinum white parchment, standard equipment. Options, just the paint. Total vehicle MSRP. Fuel economy estimates. Government safety rating made by Acura in Ohio. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 25 TLX Tech, and right off the bat, we got great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirrors, rear window, no problem. I do have LED lighting up front and out back for safety in this TLX Tech. And you know what? It's got a nice sporty sedan ride. It's not a soft ride. Now we're in sport mode, so it's going to be firmer. So we got a more firm ride, more stiff ride the way they have the chassis. Now, stops beautifully, no problem. Vehicle takes off, the 10-speed automatic shifting smoothly as we go down the road. Suspension's well damped. Get a little road noise, get some wind noise, no doubt about that in this vehicle. To the left, hugs the road beautifully, great tuning on the chassis. We power out, down the road we go. The steering in this, nice and light, but tight and right. So I do like how Acura has their handling on this vehicle set up. The chassis is tuned really well, and it drives really, really well, for sure. We have a 20-foot turning radius in this TLX Tech. So here we go. But it gets around no problem, misses the garbage cans, and we're in good shape. Now we're going to stick this over to manual, and it's pretty easy. All you have to do down here on the push buttons is to hit the drive button a second time, and you go to the manuals mode. Here we go. Let's try these out. Shift smoothly on the way up. Shift smoothly on the way down. Down the road we go, no problem, feels good. Everything's dialed in nicely, so it really comes down to personal preference. When you're looking for a sporty sedan, turn in really nice, power out. But it really comes down to personal preference when you're looking for a sporty sedan in this segment. I mean, there's a ton to choose from, for sure. Obviously, the TLX is in here at $47,195. Let's call it $47,200. So when you're looking at a base model sporty, I'm going to call it compact plus, small, medium sized sports sedan, what are you looking for? And would you consider the TLX? Because there's a lot of heavy hitters. BMW 3 Series, Audi A5 Sportback, Genesis G70, just to name a few heavy hitters in this segment. So you let me know what you think. Would you consider the TLX? And if you are considering a TLX, what are you going to do? Are you going to stick with this base model tech? Do you move up to the A spec because you want all-wheel drive and some more action, some more amenities? Or do you go all the way to the Type S? You let me know. Put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Precision Acura of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2025 Acura TLX Tech for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.